I don't remember if I've done a video on this or not before, but like Forrest Fenn in like his interviews, and he's like, it doesn't matter what you know, it only matters what you think you know, or it doesn't matter if they know who he is, it only matters if they think they know who he is. And that is atrocious advice. Atrocious. If you listened to that advice when you did the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt, then you didn't find it. Obviously Jack found it. And if you're not Jack, you didn't find it. So I guess that applies to almost anyone anyway. But the sentiment stays. If you were just so obsessed with all the trickery and like all the overthinking and all that, then you would have had no chance, because that line about like that alludes to trickery is the trick. He essentially gets people to overthink, to try to be too clever, when in reality he being Forrest Fenn hid the treasure in an area that he wrote about in his book, and had a picture of a rock that like had passion and had like obviously from childhood and or younger years, and like then bathing when a young kid in the confluences of the three waters. Like if you had just gone back to the start, back to the basics, back to childhood wonder, you did not have the wisdom when you were a child to really truly appreciate the perspective that like you would have of those memories later on. So like Justin is who he is because of the intentional memories that his dad and his mom made, to like prioritize them and to like give them adventure in the everyday, and like both sides of it obviously have portals to other worlds. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Well, okay, it's not it. Portals in the other word. Narnia. There is a Narnia in the Gracie Grail when he calls it as Narnia. So that's a Montana Narnia. And then Mount Lemmon, which is just east of Tucson, is another place he identifies as Narnia. And so Fitzwater migrates annually north to south, and in the summer he migrates south to north. I don't know. It feels like there are some connections that like there are portals back to each other, and then sort of the same thing on Posey's on the Road. Like it's almost more like a flight, more like a tunnel kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting though. Okay, this car is very questionable. Very questionable. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, they're confused. Anyway, so yes, I think that means that I have stopped caring potentially about how many M-dashes there are, because I don't think the M-dash count is going to be of critical importance. Not the count. When does he use M-dashes? And yeah, obviously we're obsessed about that. So like perhaps he uses them so we pay closer attention to certain areas in the book, maybe, or certain areas in whatever it may be that we are deep diving. And with that, we have arrived back into the garage. Okay, that's it. I think I rambled off there, but it's only been 5 minutes still. Okay, bye.